If you're here right now, it's possible that you have had a mind spiral. I consider those any moment where we're kind of just down like this mental pathway where you start to get really stressed out because you are piling on all the things that are making your life difficult at that moment. Whether this is a reaction caused by anger, fear, sadness, stress. There's so many things that can cause us just to go down this pathway of freaking out, essentially, and we have to control that. We have to figure out how to come back from that so that then we can effectively come to a solution. My best tool for this is really easy, and I use it all the time. Well, not all the time, I'm not constantly freaking out, but when I do, whatever it's caused by, I come back to this. And this is something I actually learned, like, thank you, Pierce, Los Angeles Pierce Community College, Miss Hojo. She was the first yoga class I ever took. I just needed the extra college credit, and literally one of the biggest influences in my entire life, and that was 13 years ago. Anyway, we used to meditate before class, and this was the simple technique that she showed us, but I swear, like, I come back to this all the time, and it always fixes me. All you have to do is count, breathe, and go from there. Wherever you are, so if you're driving, because I have done this driving, obviously don't close your eyes, but if you're somewhere where you can just like take a beat, whether it's sitting on the edge of your bed, maybe you're sitting on your couch, maybe you're like me right now and you're sitting on your yoga mat, closing your eyes is a nice little piece to this. But if you can't close your eyes, you'll just keep them open, and here it is. You're just going to match the length of your inhale to your exhale. And I usually start with a 4 count, and I try to work myself up to an 8 count. When we're in those kind of mind spirals, usually our breath is already shallow, so we need to just get to a point where we can increase the length so that we can calm ourselves down. There's a few key tips to making this highly effective, and they are: 1, inhaling and exhaling through your nose only; 2, counting slowly; and 3, fully inhale and fully exhale. What I mean by that is when you inhale, not only should your chest rise, but your belly should as well. So you're trying to get your sternum as far away from your shoulders as possible, and your belly button as far away from your spine as possible. As you exhale through your nose, you're gonna do the same thing. It's a slow, controlled breath. You don't wanna just sigh it all out, like sometimes they tell you to do in a yoga class. Don't do that. You wanna slowly exhale it all out. You wanna purposefully push your chest back to where now you're trying to actually get the sternum and the scapula to touch, figuratively. And then same thing with your belly button. You're trying to bring your belly button to that vertebrae. And then you do it again. You inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all you're focusing on is those numbers and controlling your body. The stuff in your mind, like calming down, is just a byproduct of that. And then once you feel like, okay, my heart isn't about to exit my chest anymore, you can either maybe just think of something that you're grateful for. Like, in the scheme of things, despite all of this stuff that's happening right now that's causing all this chatter in my brain, you know, I still have this, I still have that, I am alive, I'm healthy, I have a roof over my head. You know, sometimes just coming back to the basics, it just realigns you, resets you, and gives you the space to deal with what it is that's causing you this intensity. So anyway, I hope that that helps, and it's something that you can now use in your life, because I swear the last 13 years, it's been life-changing for me.